understand these niggas that scream YOLO. Dre got them gas, not me, I watch them close though. DRAFTPICKZ, my niggas die for that logo, so they keep still like they trying to post for that photo. That Panamera's a photo, cause I've been at Lazada, bitches love me like Ocho.
PMS Radio, we're back. We got our boy Cristion D'or in the building.
What's up? Yeah, the mixtape's out right now. Get that on that Fifth Coast to Coast.
Okay, tell us about this mixtape.
It's actually, this is the second one. The first one was with Who Kid. So this is like the continuation. This is like the prenup to my marriage to the game. The first one was the marriage, the matrimony, the understanding of what I'm doing in this game. So this is like the prenup. This is letting you know this is what I came in with. This is what I'm giving y'all. This is what I'm leaving with.
Let me ask you a question. This is your second mixtape ever?
Ever.
How long have you been rapping?
I've been doing this for a while, but this is my second project. I've been doing this out like 16.
So, any reason why you haven't come out with anything before when you started?
Because I was doing what everybody else was doing. I was going block to block, trying to battle people, trying to rap and doing what I was grinding. Like I didn't understand why I go to the studio and make a record for other people when I was doing this for self-expression. When I started making music, it wasn't about being an artist, be like, oh, I want to be a successful dude, I want to do this. It wasn't that at all. It was just that way to me vent. That's how I vented. So when I started going to the studio, actually, I got into like songs and concepts and stuff, ideas and stuff that I was going through. So I put them down. People thought I was really good at it. So that's what made me start.
Let me ask you this. What made you come to that realization that you needed to take this serious and, turn this into your career?
I think the people around me. This is the way out. As you can see, like this is our way out. This is the way to get out of our situation. So, when people looked at that and everybody was relying to what I was doing and be like, yo, you're actually really good, I take it a little more serious. So that's what I did.
Okay, and you've been rapping since you were 16.
Yeah, I was 16.
What is the difference between then and now in your music?
I'm nice. I was always cool, but now I'm nice. So now I'm playing with now, I mean, everything's different. You grow. You grow as a person, as a man, and then as long as that growth continues in you, that's what you're giving your music. As long as you stay consistent.
And how do you feel you've been able to adapt throughout the years?
I've been actually adapting pretty good. I'm actually probably one of the only artists that I was on the radio before I dropped the mixtape. So that to me was like saying like, hey, you know what, you're actually doing something good. So now I'm working backwards. Now I'm taking all that extra stuff and going back to this grind, going back to this real quick.
And what track was that? That was your first radio song?
Won't Let Go featuring Tony Sunshine. It was actually my first record. Shout out to DJ Camilo.
How did you want to have it? Was that like recent or was it?
Nah, I want to say about 3 years ago. The first time, yeah.
How did you meet up with Tony Sunshine?
Oh, nah, Tony was he's actually a friend of a friend, and one time they called me, he was like, yo, he's in indictment right now. And at the time he was popping and stuff, he was like, yo, he's on indictment, he wants you to come over here and rap. If, you know what I'm saying, you got what it takes, we're gonna go to the studio right now. I jumped in my truck, I shot up to indictment, I rapped for about 30 minutes, 40 minutes, next thing you know, he's in the studio.
That was that from that?
And yeah, that was that from there, and then, I hit the road with him, hit man show, studio every other day, and I learned the process. These bars, they will carry this author, the $1 million office, chick phantom and Porsches, nigga. I don't love spit, I'm through with spitting. Birth control bars, motherfucker, tell me who you kidding. It's no sleeve jean jacket, but it's true religion. Ben had swag since Big Smalls, that's Gucci knitted.
What's the difference? You said that the part one was...
Part one, yeah, that was my marriage thing. That was the stepping stone. I was like, hey, look, I'm actually making records. I can actually do this. So, people looked at him and was like, wow, this kid is actually nice. Where the fuck he came from?
So is part one like a different kind of vibe? Like
yeah, you can hear it. You can still hear me trying to learn, trying to catch things here and there, but it was definitely a dope ass project. So it was cool.
And that was just you? Did you have any features?
Yeah, I had Remo, I had Tony Sunshine, I had Fred, I had Nate Dogg on it. I was probably the only East Coast artist with Nate Dogg on the record. I had Nate Dogg on it. I had a couple of joints of him.
Really, rest in peace, right?
Yeah, rest in peace to Nate Dogg.
It's funny being that, you kind of started backwards.
Yeah.
Not really doing anything, and now, your first mixtape ever you had, Nate.
Yeah, I had a lot of people on it.
How did you build the connections with, Fred and Nate and these?
I think people respect music. Doesn't matter where you are. Like, if I play something hot in this room and it's hot, then people want to respect it, and that becomes mutual. So if you play something, I respect it.
Right.
So it was always a mutual respect with any artist that I ever worked with. It was always like, alright, look, listen to my shit. If my shit whack, then don't do it.
Yeah.
I ain't never had to go nowhere and be like, yo, pay for this, or here's this. I ain't never paid nobody for a feature. Alright, so I ain't never had to worry about that. I mean, eventually in the game it comes with this a business where you have to pay for something, but that's not what we paid for. We never paid for radio. We never did any of that, so.
Let me ask you this. Do you consider yourself mainstream or underground?
I'm just me. It happens to be that the records that I make are easy radio friendly to hear on a radio record. But then you get a mixtape and then you understand that. You know what I'm saying? I'm still underground, I'm still doing what I do, I'm still giving up bars and doing what I do, so.
That's why I asked the question, because you get a lot of radio play.
Yeah.
And you are very relatable to the underground crowd as well. Like that's where people know about you from prior to the radio.
Yeah, definitely.
Underground.
I'm in the kitchen and I'm chefing up. Had an orgy on my rooftops. The only time I'm effing up. What the F is up? I might just have to go there. You nude beach niggas, y'all niggas is nowhere. This flow here is just a check clear. I'm so ahead of my time, nigga. I wrote this shit next year. But yeah, so we can do that all day.